How's it going, my friends? My name is Forge and welcome to our brand new video. So today I'm going to be showing you on how you can obtain the ancient debris in order to get yourself the netherite tools and armor. Because we all know that netherite, it's the newest thing to come to the game and it's a lot better than diamond in many ways. It's a lot more powerful, it's a lot stronger, and in general everybody just wants to go and get this instead of the boring old diamond tool set and the armor as well. So we're just going to go and switch over to game mode S and I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate this. So if you do want to go and find this, it is going to be found most commonly at Y11 inside the nether. But as you can see, I went ahead and dug around here a little bit and I cleared out a large space and I still didn't find very many of these debris. I mean, just look at this. Look how many debris I found. I found like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7 and 8 and 9. So I found around 9 pieces of this new ore. By the way, those are actually the ones I placed down. For the actual Y numbers, it is going to be in between Y8 and Y24. So yeah, as I mentioned, Y11 is the best place to be if you want to find this ore. But we're going to go ahead and mine this up really quickly. And by really quickly, I mean really slowly, because this thing, it mines really slow. And I don't like that at all. But yeah, you do need a diamond pickaxe if you do want to go and pick this up. If you have yourself an iron pickaxe, I'm sorry, but you're just not going to be able to obtain it whatsoever. But whenever you do have this, you can then go ahead and chuck it into a blast furnace, and you can use the normal furnace. The blast furnace is just a lot faster. Takes around 5 seconds for it to go and smelt completely up. But after it does smelt, then you can get yourself the netherite scrap. Now you actually need 4 of those and 4 gold in order to turn those into an ingot, which is the netherite ingot. Now after you do get yourself the ingot, you can then go ahead and combine it with any kind of armor and any kind of tool that you want, and then that becomes an upgrade version of that. And they are much better than diamond. I like that quite a bit, because I've always wanted something that was a lot stronger than diamond, because for some reason whenever I go mining, I always go through my diamond tools like just really quickly, and I just don't like that at all. If you do have yourself anything made out of netherite and you fall into lava or something like that, if I go ahead and take this really quickly and I go ahead and chuck it to lava, it may look like it burned, but actually this stuff does not burn at all. Anything made out of netherite is gonna go ahead and float. And yes, it also works for the ore, in case you're wondering about that one. The ore floats as well. But anyway, I want to go ahead and show you a little bit of a comparison between the new weapons and the new armor. So let's go ahead and begin with this. So if you could compare the helmet is actually more like a tear up, but it actually introduces knockback resistance, which is a +1 for all of them. And knockback resistance is going to be very handy because whenever you're going up against like a bunch of creatures, you can get knocked back quite a lot. And with this armor, it's actually going to go ahead and make you not get knocked back as much, which is really nice, especially when you find like an iron golem or a ravager or maybe the ender dragon. But other than that, there's also the armor toughness, which the armor toughness, it goes up by 1, while the armor bars actually stay the same as it is for diamond. So anyway, we also got ourselves our weapons and our tools. So look at the sword. The sword does 8 attack damage, while the diamond one does 7. So it's basically more like a tear up from there. So then we have ourselves the netherite pickaxe and the diamond pickaxe, which it has 6 attack damage for the netherite, while diamond does 5. And then for those, pretty much the same. Yeah, very boring. So then for the axe does 10 attack damage. That is crazy. And then we have ourselves the diamond one, which does 9. But also for the netherite shovel, it does 6.5 attack damage, while the diamond does 5.5. But I'm just going to go ahead and grab all of these, and I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate the speeds. So I have myself everything that we need, and we're going to go and begin with our shovels. So mining speed for the shovel. But I'm just going to go ahead and grab this really quickly. And yeah, this is actually a little bit quicker, I can actually tell. But then we ourselves our stone. So we're going to go ahead and mine this up with a diamond pickaxe. Alright, there we go. And then we ourselves our netherite pickaxe. So how fast is this going to be? Yeah, I can actually tell that this is actually a bit quicker. I actually do like these tool sets. They're really great. But then we got ourselves our axe. Now, I'm actually going to go ahead and use it on this because it basically is wood. But look at that. It mines pretty quickly. And then comparing that to the diamond one, and I can't really tell a major difference between the two. Maybe it's slightly faster. I'm just not too sure. But I'm just going to go ahead and grab all those. And now we're going to go ahead and test out the swords. So let's go ahead and test out the attack damage. So results about 1, 2, 3. 3 swipes with the diamond sword. And we're going to do the same thing with the sword. So I'm going to go press enter and let's do this. So about 1, 2, 3. So it's basically the same amount of hits. But we're going to go ahead and do the axe. So the axe, remember, the diamond axe does 9, while the netherite does 10. So we should be able to take out the husk in about 2 hits. So let's go 1, 2. So yeah, 2 swipes. So if you have one of these, then you could probably take out a player in like 2 hits, which is really, really nice. So imagine about how much more powerful this would be if you actually applied sharpness to it. But I'm just going to go ahead and move on to the pickaxe. So normally we wouldn't really attack anything with a pickaxe. For the pickaxe, it does a good amount of damage. So I'm just going to go ahead and grab this really quickly. We're going to go ahead and do it with the diamond pickaxe first. And he did a little bit of a dance for us. Yeah, I'm sorry buddy, but that's not going to stop your fate. Okay, there we go. So how much damage does it do again? It does 5. While the netherite pickaxe does 6. Let's go ahead and grab a hold of our pickaxe. And there we go. So yeah, it's not really the best type of weapon to use. But if you want to go and use a pickaxe as a weapon, then you can go ahead and do that. Now another thing that you could do with the netherite is that if you gather 9 of those ingots, you can go ahead and turn those into a block of netherite. That also goes really well with iron. But I would definitely use this block for maybe like a laboratory or something like that. I mean, it definitely looks really, really cool. But also, it is really high in blast resistance. So if I go ahead and ignite this, we're going to go and stand back. And if everything goes to plan, this should end up surviving. And yes, it has survived. So it is a really, really powerful block. But one thing I thought I'd go mention, if you thought that you could use this for maybe like a wither cage or something like that, I'm sorry, but you're sadly mistaken. While this will withstand the initial blast from the wither being summoned in, it's still not going to withstand the wither skull blast. So like whenever the wither is shooting the skulls, it's still going to go ahead and end up destroying these blocks. So yeah, probably not the best thing to use if you're fighting the wither or something like that. But anyway, that's actually pretty much it for today's video. And for this new block, the netherite, and even the ancient debris, it definitely is one of my favorite new types of blocks inside the game. It's definitely one of my new favorite ores, but it is a very rare thing to get. So if you do manage to go in and get yourself like these blocks of netherites, or even the new weapons or armor, just make sure that you protect it with your life. Now one thing I kind of wish that Mojang would have introduced for the netherite was like a type of boat. And this boat would be a way for you to cross the nether in the safest way possible. Because right now the only way that you can get across lava is if you have yourself like a fire resistance potion. And I think that having some kind of netherite boat would just be really, really cool. It's something to go ahead and go across lava very safely. But I do want to hear your thoughts about what you think of netherite down below in the comments. And if you enjoyed today's video, then also let me know by leaving a like on it and subscribe so you never miss an upload. For now, I hope you have a logical day, and I will catch you next time. Bye!